Ni hao nong hai Chris. Hi everyone, my name is Chris. This is my first attempt at pronouncing that phrase anyways in Cantonese, and this was the first Cantonese writing I ever undertook my entire life. My Cantonese experience is limited to Wayne's World, a movie from 1994, which was just a parody of the language anyways. But I have a native speaker whom I see occasionally at work, and I would like to be able to communicate with them in this form. So, for you, in case you're wondering how hard it is to learn this language, as people say it's in the top five, these little red numbers here indicate what tone to use when pronouncing this character. And to my recollection, the one is a higher pitch like go, hu go hing ying sik nai dai. And everybody can tell that I am very unfamiliar as my tonage use was quite improper here. But that's the concept of this language. Cantonese is beautiful. And for me, if you can speak it using the right tones at the right time, it's equivalent to like hitting a headshot in shooting video games, where it makes a different sound. Okay? Now, this isn't any easier than any other language that I've ever studied for sure just because of the notation. Okay? What makes this language difficult is these unfamiliar characters to me. I've never tried to read these. I've never tried to spend any time writing them. This, what I'm showing you right now, is less than 30 minutes old. And it's the first time I've ever written any of this. But I took my time. Okay, these pages here, they took me almost an hour to write this down. And you say, "Ah, oh, I don't want to spend an hour." I won't have to spend an hour again because I have this much experience with some of these characters. And I will be able to continue to write them with this kind of legibility. Now, I'm not certain if this is how Cantonese should look inside of lined paper, or if I should go for two full lines or one and a half. I'm still trying to figure it out. And my pen is thick, so there's some nuances in the notation that you wouldn't be able to pick up, or me, but a native speaker of this language, they're definitely going to understand what I'm trying to write here. Okay? And I get this off of YouTube. And then I sit down and I write it. And having the idea of the tones seems difficult and tricky, but if you do as much as you possibly can and utilize all the tools at your disposal to acquire this language through study, you will. And a lot of people mistake the word foreign when it comes to language study, as foreign language means impossible language. And it's not. Every language was created by a human to be used by humans, and I'm a human, and you're a human. So it's possible. The most difficult aspect of language study is when the people spend more time telling themselves that it's impossible than actually attempting to see if it is. And if you're in that boat, you're going to sink every single time. You will never get anywhere by saying that seems too hard. Try it. At least put in the effort to find out if you can do it. It doesn't have to look perfect. It never will be perfect. It's not a race. Language study is a way for you to develop multiple forms of communication. And if you want to join the Cantonese Club with me, you got to start by tying your shoes and knocking on the door. This is Yakety Thack here. Language is free knowledge. Keep talking.